heroes, villains, and sidekicks. Thank you for joining us for the Umbra Initiative post-show
Show,
Episode?
baby.
episode 15.
Yeah.
We're down to Corey.
We're down.
Yeah, Corey had to leave, unfortunately. He's a
Yeah.
working boy.
He's
Yeah.
working main.
So at least he was here for the episode. That's what
Yeah.
matters.
True.
Facts.
Peace.
Thanks for giving us money,
That's right.
guys.
If you're here, thanks.
Yeah, you're the realist.
Why are they here? How are they here?
Because they support us on Patreon, but they already know that because they supported us on Patreon. Thank you.
It's always good to
The real
reiterate because this someone might pirate this.
Oh, you're right.
So we need to tell
right.
them.
I don't think that we're important enough for that.
Now, at least if someone pirates it, we know who's distributing it.
Yeah.
It's one of our patrons.
Narrow it down.
One of you three.
Yo, I knew it was you. Piece of shit.
fucking.
Yeah, episode 15, titled Untitled, because obviously I think that those are the day after.
Very smart.
Hasn't been titled yet.
No,
Untitled.
I'll call it like, yup.
Yep.
Yep. I took lots of notes today. Lots of
Yeah.
shit.
You
Let's
wrote
do a
book of
breakdown of the episode,
Did.
shall we?
Yeah.
Maybe that'll. Never mind. It's fine.
At the beginning of the episode, we had the pre-scene, which we had what is now we know as Roderick
Yeah.
going down a hallway that's also familiar now, and leaving a tray of food. Mysterious.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
yeah.
What could it be? What could it
Very,
mean?
very mysterious.
Chekhov's hallway.
Chekhov's hallway.
Comes all the way.
And from there, we start our episode outside of the Hart residence.
Yeah.
Where we do a little bit of damage control with Sheriff Stone.
Honestly, surprised Barrett didn't get immediately arrested.
Me too.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
It's the weird
you're going, man.
mechanics of a small town cop.
Yep.
He's gotta get more info.
Also, very thankful that Arabella has such a good reputation because there's no way she's going to jail.
Shoots a guy.
It wasn't me.
Wasn't me. I'm an innocent.
Oopsie daisy.
Oh, of course it wasn't you. It'll never be you.
Yeah, that was a fun little opening. I liked interacting with Sheriff Stone. I like him as a character.
Barrett was great today.
You think so?
Yeah, I liked a lot of his moments. I like how you just told Jordan like she was dead.
Yeah. Oh, the one that died. Yeah.
Yeah, it was nonchalant. Yeah,
She was.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah, she
Drew.
was. Yeah. I mean, at that point, he was just like, Jordan, you're really gonna take the woman who died to go die again?
Yeah.
Like, really?
Yeah, you don't learn.
It's so funny.
I like your conversation with Sheriff Stone too. How like it's like Barrett like does not care, like has been through so much worse than like the sheriff.
Yeah.
And he's just
yeah.
like, dude, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, and like I'm in trouble, but like I'm not just gonna let you arrest me.
And I got pee.
You did. You got pee.
I got
Yep.
pee.
Laura gave you a rock, and
Yeah.
I gave you a card that just says
Pee.
P.
I don't know what it means.
I don't know
It'll go on my whiteboard.
What could that word be that starts with P?
It's just Wordle.
You got
It's a
the
5-letter
first one.
word.
Penis.
That's it. You got it.
Got it. First try, boys.
Yeah, I wonder
there's
what
a
that
lot of
could
good
be.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. Very curious.
I'd really like a piece of a puzzle, right?
But I also got my protection orb.
Yeah,
Picture
that'll be
frame.
really good.
Yeah, another bygone.
Yeah.
Responsibility.
I'm very happy to have it.
Yeah,
Yeah, probably the most useful one
yeah.
out of all of them.
Plus
That's a
one's
biggie.
offense.
Protection.
That's great.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
And
That's what.
keep in
my
mind
other
it's
lady
also
has.
sustained.
Yeah.
So, which means it's affected by extra effort.
Mine is
So you
sustained,
can
yeah.
up the rank to 2.
Interesting. That's cool.
So,
But I can't go past that.
huh?
I said mine's sustained too, but I can't go past a certain point.
Yeah, I think even with extra effort you can.
Really?
You
Like
can-
not past the level.
With extra effort, I believe you
Really?
can.
I think
Because it only works for that action.
Oh, you might
So
be
you
right.
sustain it. So, or if you pump up the sustain, you mean what's your protection rank?
It's rank 4.
It would
but-
pump up to 5
Really?
for a moment.
Oh no, but like I wouldn't. Cause so, I could talk about that later.
I mean, this is a show. It's literally fine. You can talk about it.
I didn't want to get off track, but because her toughness, demon woman, toughness is 11, but plus the 4 gives me 15.
Yep.
But I can't use the 15 because our max is 14, so I keep it
Yes.
there. So technically, it would be like 3, right? Rank 3.
Yeah.
It could get up to 16. Like just from my powers,
Same.
with with all the things that I have, it could get up to 16. But I
That's
didn't know
crazy.
if that would be, that wouldn't, like, would that be possible with an extra effort?
I think so. 'Cause I'll have to look into it though.
Yeah, we'll have
I'd
to
look up
do
extra
some
effort.
research.
Even if it's not, I mean, it's her decision.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. No fun.
Yeah.
So she gave you a rock.
Yep.
You hit her across the head with it.
Yeah. Fuck her.
End of campaign.
She's dead. She's
You both
not
failed.
my problem anymore.
Yep.
Yes, I got taken home by a sheriff.
Yeah, and I just kind of dipped.
Yeah.
It was pretty calm after that. We had a conversation. Sorry.
How dare you?
Between Natalie and Jordan.
Yes,
That was a
I
bit
like
overdue.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Obviously supposed to happen last week, but could not. So
It was a good conversation.
it was great.
Yeah, it was
They
really
nailed
good.
it.
I liked the change in Natalie's tone.
Yes. She's like, done with your bullshit.
Yeah, that was good.
Just like, no, it's not gonna fly anymore.
She's
Yeah.
a tough woman.
Yeah.
I really like her character a lot.
She don't take no shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now she knows everything.
Strong. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I was like,
That's true.
She knows
She knows
everything now.
almost everything.
Yeah,
What
almost
she
everything.
doesn't know is probably the most dangerous thing to her.
right.
Yeah.
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 She's Angelica.
I know. I love it. I like seeing what Jordan chooses to omit and what
Yeah.
he doesn't.
Yep.
And like, part of me, I didn't know if he was purposefully giving her incorrect information or didn't know.
Like what?
Like when he was like, "Oh, Barrett killed Lacey on accident."
Oh. Yeah. He was. Well, I think he said he was involved.
I thought he asked, or I thought
I think he said I inadvertently killed her.
right.
Yeah. Which,
And
like,
then-
sure, I guess.
Yeah.
And then hold on, it's in my notes.
Do tell. Say more.
Maybe I didn't write down.
Tell the class.
You took a lot of notes this session.
You did.
I
You
did.
took like 3 pages of notes.
It's 2.
Oh.
Am I dumb? Oh yeah. No, I just said tells her everything. It's not.
But I mean, he did.
Yeah, he outed all of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, she knows more than like anyone else in the campaign.
I know.
right
I
now.
was so bad. I was
Kinda
like,
does,
she knows more than Arabella does.
yeah,
with the
yeah.
way y'all put information out, I was like,
I think
Yep.
Arabella's up to speed on everything now.
I think she is now. Yeah.
Yeah, for the most
It's
part.
just funny, like how easily he's like, so this is everything.
Just get kidnapped
You're right.
Yeah, that's all
Why
it
did I
takes.
think of that?
Yeah,
and die.
yeah.
Yeah, well,
And you'll learn the secrets of the universe.
Oh
But yeah, that was a very good conversation.
I like the run-in with, so yeah, sorry, I'll go in order because otherwise I'll get fucked. Yeah, Jordan had his whole talk with Natalie, which was really good, and I like how she reacted too. She's just like, oh.
Yeah, yeah. mhm.
Well, like, I don't know if I believe you, but like,
Skeptical, but also she saw Spider.
right.
yeah,
So like,
Man fly.
yeah, like stuck.
And it's also like important to remember that this is a world where like powers do
Right.
have been shown to exist,
right,
and
right.
also
So
an
there's no
alien
reason to-
attacked 5 years ago.
There's no
Yeah.
reason to like not believe it, but also it's like unbelievable.
Absolutely,
True,
that could
true.
be so close. It's one of those things, like, yeah, I believe it exists, but you just never think you'll ever
Right,
see it in your
right.
life.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the Aurora Borealis.
I missed your beginning on Wednesday. On that Wednesday morning, you did something. I went to the bathroom. It's just what we did. I went to the hardware store.
Normalcy.
Oh yeah, I was specifically just going about town, like
Okay,
like a
like
normal
out in the
person,
open.
out in the open.
That's why. Okay.
I was specifically doing that because the cops are on me.
Yep.
Right.
So I was like,
okay.
I'll act like a normal human and like no.
I'm gonna add
know.
that. So
Doing normal human things.
Yep.
I'm gonna
that
say
humans
Barrett
do.
acts
Yep.
normal.
Yeah. Just be a part of society,
Alright, got it.
like not suspicious.
I
I like-
thought about throwing the heart kids back in.
Mhm.
It was too soon.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
After
agree.
everything.
I agree.
I like Rhea. She's very interesting.
Yeah, she's an interesting character.
Met her at old Gus's.
Yeah. no Russ Gus.
No Gus.
Remember your
Russ.
own thing.
I just made it up today. During this session, I was like, "Oh, I didn't do anything for the hardware
It's in the
store, I
books,
forgot."
baby.
So, yeah,
It's good. It was
I
good.
made Gus and
No Russ Gus.
Jr.
Gus
Mm-hmm.
Jr. Yeah.
No Russy Gussie.
Shut up.
Yeah, Rhea. Rhea's cool. She gives me less horny Idalia vibes.
I was just gonna say she reminds me very much of Adalia.
It wouldn't be far-fetched to say the two of them have met and have come across each other.
Right,
in
right.
artistical
In that
realms,
community.
you know?
Yeah. Especially because she even mentioned like, oh, I've been to New York, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and yeah, I don't want to skip, but I really liked all the art.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That was very good.
She's an artist.
yeah.
I thought it was a good tie-in, little world building thing
Yeah.
for people. I wonder if it's a little too,
On the nose.
on the nose, or maybe too alienating for campaign 2 watchers.
I think it was okay. I think
Yeah, I think
you
so
could
too.
art is so subjective that it's not even like
Seems harmless enough.
right, exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't need to know anything about those things going
Yeah.
forward.
Right.
And you got to give the campaign 2 watchers some interest in campaign 1.
Sure.
No,
sure.
like a little bit. Like go watch it.
A little like psst, psst.
Yeah.
They're like, whoa, Brazilian. What'd they do with that? And then realize I barely delved into Brazilian culture. Barbosa.
Right. She was a baddie though.
She had the
Yeah.
scarf. She was cool.
I like that Sheriff is basically a Warhammer player.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
I love that.
Well, that's Neo's character.
Yeah.
I forgot
Does
the
Neo
wordage.
play? Neo, do you play?
No. Well, so the wargaming thing wasn't really. It was
Just
God, how did he word it? I don't quite remember, and it'll probably take me a little too long to get it up here.
Right.
But there was there's like this discussion that Sheriff Stone is he's a really nice dude. And he's kind of a geek.
right.
Huh.
Sure.
And I thought, hey, why not just make him really into like this hobby that like he doesn't want anyone to know about.
Yeah.
Like, if he told his top friends, they'd be like, oh, you play with
Right.
little men.
Yeah.
And he would probably deck them in the face, but like,
Yeah, I liked that. It was a nice touch.
Yeah. I like all those little like I'll call them Easter eggs
Yeah.
for now.
There was, I mean, since we're talking about the mansion, there was something I really wanted to do with Barrett, but it didn't end up happening.
no.
When we all
Could
split
it still
up,
happen?
no.
Okay.
When we all split up, since you went to see Rhea,
Yeah.
I didn't. But what I originally wanted to do was, since I kind of had that side conversation with her at
Yeah.
dinner, I wanted to go to see her and
Damn.
like
That would've been very
unironically
interesting.
try to like fake romance her into giving him answers.
wow.
Wow, damn it! Oh, I
That
regret
would have
it
been
so
great.
much.
Yeah.
Try and fuck
He
Rhea.
was gonna like walk in, like sigh, like unbutton the top button, and then just like go in and
Damn
just like have a cigarette and like try and share it with her and just like talk like secrets about the manor.
Damn, what a missed. You should have told me.
If I were to guess how that would go,
Yeah.
it would be her completely like
Yeah.
She's out of your league.
Yeah, absolutely.
just asking you questions of just like, so what do you think of this contemporary art period, 1962. They're like, it was, it looks pretty.
Yeah. I wanted to do it because I thought it'd be funny.
It would be really funny.
I wish you would have said it. That would have been
That would
amazing.
have been really awesome.
You went there before I made a decision.
You should have been like, I'm gonna go there, actually, and I would have totally been fine.
No, you would have been like, oh. And then would have been fine afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's just the sass. It's not real.
Yeah.
I wanted to snoop around the observatory too, so.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were gonna do. That's why, actually, because I was actually gonna go do the opposite. I was actually gonna go, and I was like, well, Bear's gonna want to go and explore, because he already said he's gonna want to go and explore. So I'll let him do that, and I'll just go talk to Rhea.
Yeah.
What a world we could have lived in.
I know. The alternate
I
reality.
love the idea of a power couple of Barrett and Rhea.
Yeah.
But I just imagine
She's like,
they totally hook up.
Yeah.
And the next, after the next morning, Barrett's just wide-eyed in the bed.
He's cuddling her, and she has a cigarette.
100%.
He's like, "You'll call back, right?" She's like,
I'm in love.
"Yeah, sure, darling."
Yeah, of course.
Yep. It's really funny.
That would have been so good. I wish you would have told me. Yeah. I like. Let's see. Okay, so Tanya, Jordan chills with Bowie, goes to the Death Adder. And
I liked Jordan watching
Bowie?
the movie with Bowie.
Yeah, me too. It was really cute.
Yeah, it was.
Eating potato chips and having fun.
This is and that's the first, not the first time, but Jordan doesn't hang with Bowie that often.
Yeah.
So it's fun to have a little chill,
Just have the visual.
cute. Yeah. That's really what
It's
it
all
is,
more
right?
sad when Bowie dies.
Jordan's always jacked, but in that scene he has a gut.
Yeah.
He's just on the couch.
He reveals he wears the
It's fake.
the fucking, what's it called,
The fake abs.
no, the thing that women in Victorian era
Oh,
wear.
a corset.
Yeah.
He was,
Oh man.
I just really can't let loose.
And he meets Roderick.
Yep, he meets Roderick.
Is Roderick with an E or no?
Watermelon. Say it.
Watermelon. It's not happening.
Is Roderick with an E or not? Roderick or Roderick?
Roderick.
Roderick.
Let me check before I
Give me false information.
I added little.
Ooh.
Wow,
I have to add more for
fancy.
locations, but I was sick of having to sift through all the pages to find NPC names.
I like that he recognized the coin.
R-O-D
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
E-R-I-C-K.
it is ER. That's what I thought. Okay.
Roderick.
That's how it's usually spelled, but you don't spell things usually, so
I don't. I absolutely don't.
I always gotta ask.
It's gonna be R-O-D-Y.
Yeah, what's
Yeah,
Rhea?
yeah.
R-E-Y-A.
Okay.
Look,
I
when-
put R-A-Y-A, but that's normal.
When we have a comic, the characters have to have unique spelled names, so they stand out.
That sucks. Doesn't actually.
I
but-
forget Rise's name half the time spelling it.
Yeah, when you first told me it was R-I-S-E, and then you're like, no, it's R-Y-S-E.
Yeah, it's R-Y-S-E for
Yeah,
sure.
you freak.
Of course.
Yeah, and that he recognized the coin.
He changed his name in the multiverse using a spell.
It's canon. It's canon.
It's canon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of those things someone would ask me at a Comic-Con.
Yeah.
At a booth, and I'd be like,
Actually-
he probably just changed it in some multiverse thing, and it goes on the wiki.
Yeah. Absolutely. Where's our
Did we
initiative
ever get
wiki?
the Sovereign's name?
No,
That's his name.
No.
His name's Sovereign.
never got his
We
name.
never ever. We could have asked.
He's
Probably
still around
too.
somewhere.
We probably absolutely could have asked Ryzen.
What's your name? Frank.
Canon. But it's F-R,
E-I-N.
Yeah.
N-C-K.
and C.K. Frank.
Frank. Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys, Jordan gets a call
Yes.
saying that Natalie wants the three of you to go to the North Manor because
Yeah.
things are a little fishy. She was gonna go anyway.
I have a question. If Jordan didn't tell her everything, would she have still called him to go over there?
Yes,
Yes.
for much different reasons. As a general safety thing.
I see.
And maybe wouldn't have invited the two of you.
Right. I was just
Yeah,
gonna ask,
yeah,
would it have been all
And
three
it would
of
have
us?
been
A solo adventure.
find another way to kind of bring you two along, through whether it be through Bowie.
Sure.
There's a lot of different ways to incite these sort of incidents.
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
as
yeah,
like
yeah.
backup
Okay.
plans. So,
It worked out though.
Yeah.
oh yeah, we're done.
Right.
So you guys meet at Natalie's house, and then you go. Roderick takes you to the north, the manor. Well, first the artisan town, and then the manor.
Right.
Yeah.
So-
That was interesting.
Looking for houses.
Yeah. Looking for a new residence.
Yeah. You're like, I'll
I'm
stay
an artisan
here.
of death.
Yeah. Yeah, that was interesting. There was a lot of world building during that part.
This is a very heavy. Yeah, that's like note-taking day.
Yeah. Setting up the scene of the road to the mansion and
that's
like
they got
the
a
mansion
weird
itself.
rose garden. That's gonna shift at some point. That's gonna fucking fuck us up somehow.
Yep.
Yeah. The town I thought was going to be an interesting little point, whether it's relevant or not, because it just adds a different flavor to what's
Yeah,
going on.
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah,
You know, Arcadian Haven needs to have a rich
of course.
culture. Oh, also he teased the brochure
Yeah. Yep.
of the. I think you were downstairs
I think so.
of the Halloween
Party.
Ah,
giant
You
Halloween
got a
block party.
brochure?
Yeah.
Yep, happening on the 30th.
Got
Bro?
Brochure.
about Halloween. Okay.
I can't wait for that episode.
Can't wait for that
Oh, that's gonna be
winter
fun.
winter ball part 2.
Oh yeah. Already thinking of what Barrett's gonna be dressed as.
Great.
Hell yeah.
Amazing.
Turn myself into a pickle. I'm just Barrett.
It's me, guys.
It's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Fuck.
Oh no, you should dress Bowie
Oh
as a
my
pickle.
god, no. It's me.
Oh, I just imagine Bowie with like a little like aviator goggles and hat.
Oh my god.
yeah.
In a little like plane.
I was thinking how they put like the little dragon thing, like the wings and.
Oh yeah, make him look like a Chinese dragon.
Aw.
Yeah.
You get one picture out of it before he just
Yeah.
completely destroys it. Yeah.
Yeah, Roland's crazy.
Oh yeah, he's nutso. Nutso butso.
I also don't like. I know it's just, again, it could just be me overthinking. It's what I'm really good at. I don't like how buff everyone in this fucking house is.
What do you mean?
I thought
Yeah.
you were. Didn't you say, like, every time you describe someone, you're like, the chef is, like, fit, and, like,
Yeah.
the Roland's fit.
they're
Everyone's
broad.
fucking-
They're broad. They
Okay.
aren't- Roderick and the chef are like bulky.
Okay, like
They're
dad
big
bods,
dudes.
like.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Whereas Roland is like this like skinnier, really fit old guy.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
kind of ripped a bit, you know.
Yeah.
All right.
They made commercials with this guy.
I was worried for a second that we were gonna have to fight these bitches.
Yeah, you just watch as Barrett tries to like,
I'm like,
sleep with
no!
Rhea, and then she takes off her clothes
Yes!
and fucking chiseled
Just massively ripped.
I wouldn't put it past you, man.
cannon.
Yeah.
I was like, uh-oh. Yeah, he brought out his weird safe. His Umbra safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Midas safe. Yeah, that was an interesting one.
I know. And the fact that he has like half a dozen of them.
I mean, I have a gold fork now, so you can sell that for a pretty penny.
Too. Is it
Should.
real
Yeah.
though?
Get that wealth rank up.
Yeah, it's
God
probably
knows you
real,
need it.
You
right?
like go to the motel, like, all right, where's the rent? You're just like, will you accept their golden fork?
Pure gold.
Sure, why
I
not?
have to go to Peter's Pawnings and sell it.
Yeah.
But I'm really curious as to what the Umbra in the mansion is going to be.
I had some theories
You're on your whiteboard.
on my whiteboard.
Yeah.
I don't know yet though.
Yeah, I mean, I can't be sure, but I'm interested to see like not only what it is, but what it does to the setting.
What's your guess? What's like your best guess right now?
I'm struggling to think of the word
I
for
was
it.
thinking like greed or like
yeah, I was thinking along those lines, but like something more specific.
anger. Yeah, I kind of feel. Yeah, like we don't have that right now, but definitely something in like he has to like build up his empire.
Or control.
Yeah, it could be something
Something like
like that. Or paranoia. even.
Yeah.
Because that, like, he was like, look, I'll show you the shit, but, like, you better not fucking steal it.
Yeah.
You know?
Something along those lines.
And even when he had that conversation with Natalie, and he was like, fuck you!
Yeah.
Like, you're trying to steal my shit!
He's just, like, impossible to talk to right now.
Because of where the North Manor is and how long this problem has been occurring, it's definitely going to be one of the more unique Umbras due to certain aspects.
Down for that.
As a result, you know, some of the troubles you might face. Might, you know, it might be the most dire states yet.
If this campaign doesn't end with the mountain in the middle of Arcadian Haven becoming a volcano, like Lavo style from Chrono Trigger,
Absolutely.
I'm gonna be very upset if that doesn't happen.
Well, he's like, write it down.
The mountain's been alive this whole time. It's even obvious too. The big face, like,
Yeah, it's not subtle at all.
yeah.
Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, so you go into the manor, you have dinner, he's a psychopath.
Yeah.
You have your little interactions individually, and then Bowie sneaks away and inadvertently triggers
The Umbra.
I was waiting for you, Barrett, to go down
Well, you would got
and
your
try and
ass
lock
kicked,
into
bro.
Try to get into the door.
and then you would have.
I thought for sure.
I wanted to try it to see if it was open, but since it was still locked, I was like, that dude's around here. Like, I'm being probably someone's
Wait till
around here
later.
to watch me. Yeah. So I didn't.
You would have got your shit rocked.
Roland wasn't there.
Huh?
Keep in mind, order of events. If he went in when he did,
Right, he would have been. Oh, right, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
You would have not been rocked until he found you. And then you would have been rocked.
Yeah, but that was where I was gonna go after. No, actually, I was gonna go from the observatory to the library to that door if we like had more time.
Yeah.
But you know, things happen.
What did you pick up or take a picture of in the observatory? I missed that.
The most recent coordinates that the telescope was looking at.
Ah. Telescope coordinates.
I wanted to like look to see like what it was last pointed at. That's why like I looked in. But since like
That's a good idea.
Barrett doesn't know how to use a telescope,
Also,
like,
it's
can't see
cloudy.
anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because my knowledge of using one is pretty limited. I know like one of like a high tech like that because I went to like the CCRI observatory and saw how that worked. So I just pulled off my knowledge of that. Just he had like a computer there.
Yeah.
And like you could look through the lens there, but everything was like computer.
Yeah.
You know.
I would love to. I've only been once in elementary school.
So I looked
There-
at the moon.
Barrett was pretty much just trying to see like, is it pointing at something specific? Is he interested in like the supernatural
Yeah, I
in
like
general,
that
like
line of
before
thinking.
this
Yeah.
whole thing happened, or
I like that line of thinking of just like, what's he looking at?
yeah.
You met Roland before, I think. Did you meet him? You were the one that saw him the closest.
Was
back
I?
at Lacey's. It was you or Arabella, one of you two,
Yeah.
were the closest to him.
I think I
That
was
time.
because I was back.
Yes.
Yes,
And-
yes. At the funeral?
He stepped out.
Yeah.
Yep. And then I saw him leaving the convent.
Yeah.
But that wasn't close. Suspicious.
Mad
He definitely
sus.
knows about the Umbras, just doesn't know what they are.
Yeah.
Like when Hundo.
Absolutely.
Um,
But he also has some way to identify them, right? If he's like collecting them and buying the land and like doing all that
right,
stuff,
yeah.
you would think.
I just
there's a
don't
way
know
to
how. We know some of the. So we know two of the items that he has. We know it was one of them could be the coin,
Yeah.
and one of them is the safe, obviously.
Yeah.
So.
He probably has a bunch of them.
Right, I mean, yeah, he said he did. So, but like, I wonder what. Because we do too.
I mean, true. Yeah. That's
we have
true.
like, what, 6 of them now?
Yeah.
If I don't know if P counts, but.
Does P count?
Does P count? Okay.
I don't know.
We have 5-ish of them.
Yeah, 5.5. Yeah,
5.5 of them. So like we're pretty, but we never saw like any. I'm interested how he's getting them because I don't know where Bowie goes, and he's our like tell of like this is happening here.
True.
And he wasn't at any. Not that we know anyway. He wasn't at any of the ones that we went to, but he knew it was there.
Yeah.
He knew. We didn't see him at Peter's Pottings, but he knew there was at Peter's Potting.
Yeah.
We didn't see him at the convent, or no, at the woods, but we didn't see him in the woods. Where else? In the
Hark residence.
Yeah.
There's the
in the theater and
So do you think that he has a Bowie?
I don't
telling him
know.
where to
Yeah,
go?
it has to be, right? There's something.
Yeah.
So like I'm curious as to how, one, where he's getting these items, two, how he's finding them, and three, how he knows where each of the Umbras have been.
Yeah, I'm curious too. I'm curious to see if he tries to buy more property
Yeah.
that has been involved in the Umbers.
Yeah, so questions.
Questions.
makes you wonder.
It does.
I like the theory crafting.
Yeah.
It's on my whiteboard. One day I should actually sit down and make a fucking whiteboard.
I would love to make like a social media picture of that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like we just
Get a
recreate
poster
that
board, be
photo.
like, thumbtacks and all.
Yeah.
Like, okay, they're connected
Wear the
here.
outfit
They're
that Charlie has on.
Make like a video like panning through all these theories. At
Dude,
the
I'll
end,
do
at
it.
the end, it's like
yeah.
I write this as I go, dude.
Like, fuck it. You're like writing it down.
Yeah, that's a good idea. All right.
Yeah, for sure.
Weird. Yeah, I'm curious to see what the viewers think too. I wonder what who they think is
Right.
what's happening, how they answer these questions that you guys are asking.
I know.
If you're listening to this or watching this and support us on Patreon, post your theories in our Discord. Just throw your in like the spoiler channel.
Help me
Just like
theory
throw your
craft.
wild theories.
Yeah.
In there.
I'll go down the rabbit hole with you, man. I will go down. I will give you the notes.
And I won't be one of those DMs who like changes. It's like a bad writer habit when they're like
Retcon.
people online guessed the ending of like this trilogy, so they
But they changed it, yeah.
So it's like, no, don't do that. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
If we get it, we get it.
Yeah.
What do we get if we get a gold star? Can I get like a literal gold star?
Yeah, it'll burn the entire planet to dust.
If I ever guess the ending, can I have one PowerPoint after the campaign?
Yes.
Okay.
Carry over.
All right, what's the ending?
Oh, I have one right now. Well, like I said, the volcano, the mountain becomes a volcano.
Okay.
And is the source of all the trouble in town.
Okay.
And it's actually a space demon.
Okay.
And it's threatening to blow up the world.
Okay.
Mars
That's the
isn't
end.
really a planet.
Also, Mars is really a planet, but it's not involved with anything that's happening.
Yeah, completely unrelated.
Yeah.
A true fact
At
is
the very end, it'd be like the end. Also, Mars isn't a planet. Wait, what?
Description advice: Mars is not a planet.
The post-credit scene of the whole campaign is Mars like, oh, I am a person,
It's
not
me.
a planet.
Mario.
Whoa.
Well, thank you so much for joining us on this post show. Hopefully Tori will join us next week. We ran a little longer this episode, so that's why you couldn't be here. So.
That's how
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting us.
Post your theories, and I will get better at being in Discord.
All right, we love you. Thank you so much.
You're the best.
Bye.
Bye-bye.